Well, obviously, guys, we're getting beamed quite heavily here. I'm trying to get in different locations so that I can broadcast, and it's not, what better way, we've got so many people coming onto this line that it sometimes can get overcrowded. It can't handle. Some of the carriers, the cell carriers, have tried to disrupt. I won't name names, but I've monitored this call queue at times at night and stuff. Just gone on to see what's going on, and I've given people heads up at times that their numbers are on there as if they're talking, but they're not. So it's strange. So what we have is different frequencies of the lower dark matter frequencies trying to interfere in our meditation. It's obvious when you try to call from several different calling devices. You can't get, participate. So we continue, and those that still are on will continue with this meditation. So as I was saying, the different aspects of ourselves we see in others. Some of those aspects are not something that we care to identify, so we just kind of stay out of their way or not interact with them. And, we're all coming together on this planet. And I think some people really realize that we're in a total reforming of our existence in a 5 density, in a high frequency that has already engaged. Nothing, super scientific. I think that's what's happened in a lot of cases with the civilization, where, things are complicated, they're so involved, they're so heavy, that most people just throw their hands up in the air and say, I'm not going there with that. That's just too involved. It seems to be so complicated, detailed. And if we each would just journey within with some simple guidelines for ourselves, we would have all the answers that we've always been seeking or looking for. So in this meditation, we're also going to call in a filter system, so as to eliminate any attempt of interference, which we haven't had a lot of on these meditations that we've been doing for over 2 years. Very grateful and thankful for that. So, but we're also going to add in much higher frequencies surrounding all of us, all of those that listen to this meditation and participate, where we just won't have any more interference on it, period. And that our high frequencies will literally lift any form of interference and vaporize it and transmute and neutralize substance. So this meditation is knowing yourself and knowing others, knowing each other. So knowing yourself and knowing each other. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure that pretty much of us are. And the first thing that we want to do is relax our body. And we just let go of everything. Surrender into ourselves. All of it. any hassles that we may be dealing with, any issues, any fears, any anxieties, to just eliminate and let go and ease back into yourself and the kingdom of God, into the gods that we are. Just let everything fall away. And as we do that, one move into the now. And the now, quite frankly, is all that we have. It's all we have. The now stills the mind. It stills the ego mind. All that chatter that we each get 24/7, all those thoughts, most of them not ours, all of the chatter coming in from the ego mind, all of the information coming in from the subconscious mind, it stills it because we're only in the now, the very moment. The now is the space between the heartbeats. Focusing on the now. In the now, we create our futures. There is no future, so when we try to go into the future, there's no future there really for us until we create our future. And that can only happen in the now. And we sure as heck don't go into the past, drag the past into the future to create our future. Going into the past that's dead, dragging it into the future to create a future. Wow. That's not my choice. I'm sure it's not on any of our choices. So we're in the now. And we relax the body. And in want to breathe. And breathing is so powerful. It's so important while we're in these physical bodies. And we want to breath in, take a deep breath, nice and comfortable. And we want to hold that breath. The reason we hold it is that not only does it focus us on the now, but that frequency of that breath that we hold, what you really want to do is you want to bring that energy up and up into the mind, up into the brain, up into the pineal, up into the pineal gland. That is the gateway. That is our release. That is our opening. And you don't really need to know the scientific terminologies of all of the different chemicals, the serotonin, the melatonin, or anything like that. All you want to do is breathe in, and as you sustain it, as you hold it, bring it up like a fountain, all the way up through the top of your head, around and back up. You've ever seen the imaging of a spiral, a wave around our body, and it's constantly coming in and up and out and around, in, up, out, and around. It's balancing. It balances the chakras and accelerates our awareness of who and what we are. This is why we really hold the breath. And we can use words like I am light, I am. Those are frequencies. Those are high frequencies. Or I am power. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am happy. I am blissful. I am joyous. I am peace. And then we exhale. Breath out. And we want to do this at least 6 times. It's the knowing of the breath and what it does, where it brings us. The breath is the power. The breath is the energy. The breath is a frequency. And instead of letting it out, we hold it, sustain it for a brief period of time, and we bring it up in, up, out, around, back in, up, out, around. This connects us to the gateway of pure consciousness, that which is source creation. Now, when we breath in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. This is a super high frequency. It really is. You ever notice how good you feel when you're properly breathing? What's properly mean? It means that you're inhaling, you're sustaining, holding, and you're exhaling. Doesn't it give you power and energy? Doesn't it uplift the body? Doesn't it focus? See? Doesn't it calm? Doesn't it bring in peace, a sense of calmness? These are all frequencies. It's a power. Huge. So the divine positive energy comes from source creation, which is pure consciousness of that which created us out of deep eternal love. And all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. So, this comes in through the God within us. It comes in through the heart mind, ego mind. And it comes in through the heart mind. It's a frequency, vibrates with us. And the frequency communicates always in the highest of highs. Know thyself. And know each other. Forgive thyself as you will forgive each other. Love thyself as you will love each other. Be at peace with thyself as you will be at peace with each other. Now when we breath out any low frequency that we have inadvertently embraced or that we unconsciously have carried, that we have brought into consciousness, and it is gone. It's kind of a fine-tuning for ourselves. So as we breath out, we're aware of the ego mind. We're aware of the subconscious mind. We're also aware that we are the masters and the commanders. And we oversee of that which we are, gods. Now, we are in the heart mind. This is what we oversee from, where we move from, where we influence from, such as the ego mind, the subconscious mind. We reprogram the subconscious mind. So we have others with us. We have archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. All of them, they all vibrate at the highest of the deepest eternal love, from the highest of the deepest eternal love, and the highest of deepest gratitude. They vibrate at a higher frequency than we do. This is why we don't see them like we see each other. Does not mean they are not there. They appear all the time in humanoid form and scent and just feeling. They've been with us since the beginning. It is unusual to have 10,000, 20, 30, 40 around each one of us. And then we have the Ascended Masters. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Morya, Abhidharma, Hell, God, many, many, many more. And they have ascended out of body and hold God form. God form is generated from pure consciousness. They have literally mastered ascension. We have ascended into physical form to experience. Now, I think we all understand that we're here to experience love, joy, bliss, peace, abundance, happiness. That's what we're here to experience. We've already experienced all the other things that we don't care to revisit. Now we're all together, and we form a circle of light, halo, around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia. Now, arm in arm, hand in hand, so to speak, we form this light from the gods that we are, vibrating at such a high, powerful frequency that it creates a brilliant light. And the light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of space. And we literally encase the planet, all of us, in a gossamer field of literally impenetrable love light frequency, highest and deepest eternal love, and the deepest of gratitude. This is a reflective light. It sparkles, just like each of us reflect each other in different ways. These sparkling, these glitters, these like little mini mirrors, vibrant, beautiful lights, colors. The emerald green flaming healing light of Angel Raphael. This column reminds us of the power that we have of healing. The violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This column reminds us of our strength, our resolve. The white fire. This column reminds us of our power, the frequency that surrounds us, this brilliant light of highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, and the highest and deepest gratitude. Nothing can penetrate. Only we, the masters, the commanders, can lower our frequencies enough where we open the door to invite all the lower frequencies. It has always been our choice. Now that we're conscious of it, I don't think it will be our choice to lower our frequencies to that extent. The purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds us of the fact that if we have any attachments, any negativities, we can transmute them in a neutral light substance, which means they are inert, they are gone, and we send them back to the great central sun or source creation for repurposing. We have the violet ray. This column reminds us that we can purify the area that we just transmuted out and back to source creation. And the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God, the masculine and feminine, is source creation, that which creates all. Pure consciousness. So, we step outside of our physical forms. Those of us carrying physical forms step out of our physical form and hold our God form, and we create this beautiful circle of light. We begin to levitate up above the planet. We immediately call to the other parts of source creation, all of the light energy beings, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation and this now in this circle of light, in the highest and deepest gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the Guga plexus. One Guga plex will fill this entire universe. They come in trillions of Guga plexus from every direction. And their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. And we are all of the highest, of deepest, eternal love. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. Continues to intensify and expand, lifting all of the frequency of this planet and its civilizations. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner Earth, hollow Earth, Agartha, and beneath Earth, many, many, many civilizations. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, this now in this circle of light, the highest of deepest gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, benevolence, and tranquility, and they come in the billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude, and highest, of deepest, eternal love. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude, and the highest, of deepest, eternal love. And we are all one. We are all love. And our God-like energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify and expand. We call upon all of the galactics, all of the off-worlders. There are many, many, many civilizations. Just to name a few that we are familiar with: the Arcturians, the Andromedans, Pleiadians, Sirians. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest gratitude, join us in this meditation, this now in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And they come. Their gods with our gods with theirs, in the billions. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. They are of the highest and deepest gratitude and the deepest of eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest gratitude, the deepest of eternal love. We're all one. We're all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify and expand. We call upon our loved ones. All of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we inhabit. And only those who are the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, in the highest of deepest gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest gratitude. We are of the highest of deepest gratitude. And we are all in the highest of the deepest eternal love. And we are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify and expand. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, and this now, in this meditation, in the circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, kindness, gentleness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, benevolence, and tranquility. And they come in the trillions, and just to name a few: the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many more. Colors, shapes, sizes of which we've never seen before. Arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs. They join us this now in this circle of light, in this meditation. They are of the highest of deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we're all one. We're all love. Our God light energy is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify and expand everywhere, in all things, lifting this entire universe into the highest and the deepest eternal love and gratitude. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. We created this here over 2 years ago. It houses all of our meditations in perpetual motion. The highest of the highest highs of frequencies. The deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal love. The deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal gratitude. It can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It floods the sacredness of space. It floods each and every one of us. Head to toe, inside and out, both of our physical, biological body and our etheric bodies. Harmonizing constantly. Aligning. Increasing our frequencies. You can feel it as it vibrates throughout your entire physical being. You can feel it, experience it. Know yourself, and you will know each other. Love yourself, and you will love each other. Be gentle with yourself, and you will be gentle with each other. Be generous with yourself, and you'll be generous with each other. Be humble with yourself, and you will be humble with each other. Be kind with yourself, and you will be kind with each other. Be forgiving of yourself, and you will be forgiving of each other. Be abundant with yourself, and you will be abundant with each other. Be in bliss with yourself, and you will be in bliss with each other. We look down upon this planet Earth, God, in this now, in this meditation, in this circle plane. We see all of our brothers and sisters. We feel them. They are part of us, and we're part of them. All life. Each of us hold the essence of the golden ocean. And all life is the highest value in the universe. And we literally feel them. All of those who have not yet woken are beginning to open their eyes. They're beginning to experience the love that they are. We're assisting them. By increasing our vibrational frequency, in turn, theirs increases. And as they become more aware, they begin to engage themselves. And since we are all part of each other, as we increase our frequencies, theirs increase as well. Know thyself, and we will know each other. We'll join in the meditation, and I will return to close this out. with you for the rest of the day, the evening and night, the following morning. Knowing ourselves and knowing each other. By knowing ourselves, we will know each other. It's a fact. And by loving ourselves, we will love each other. This is the world that we are creating in this very moment, in this very now. We will be here tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for the Time for Change call. And we're going to be talking about just exactly what is transpiring on this planet and where is it headed. And we're going to talk about some health applications, quite a few things. So I suggest you bring something to write with. We will be back here March 19th, 2020, Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation